The new form editor enables you to translate the whole thing because the translation is powered with the DeepL AI. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of HubHype, the first of 2026. So happy New Year,
True.
everyone.
Happy New Year from me as well.
So a lot of things already kicking off the year. HubSpot has been crazy again with all the updates, and we've been busy as well here at Thalox. Erwin, do you want to start with maybe something that happened, in the first weeks of
Sure.
the
I kick it off, Lisa, with the workshop I did last week on Friday. So the main purpose of this workshop was really to consolidate some of the tools which are out there in the market, because this customer was using, let's say, specialized software for every kind of work he wants to do. And what we managed was really to consolidate, or we will consolidate everything to HubSpot, because we saw there are multiple functionalities out there in the market like Calendly, but there is a native functionality in HubSpot. And this is what we discussed. We also discussed, again, a journey always starts to define the ideal customer profile. So that was really intense and good. And now we are coming up with a plan how to implement that during Q1 and Q2. So my new year already started last week, as yours as well, as I know.
Yeah.
So that was brilliant, because I'm super passionate about this year. So it will be great, I'm sure.
Yeah, I have a good feeling too. And I think that I've seen that before as well in other customers, that there's a lot of integrations. Sometimes people are, integrating things over time. Different people are integrating things over time. And then it happens that those functionalities are available natively inside HubSpot, and you're paying for those functionalities, and yet you have an integration and paying extra for that. So it's a good hint to everyone. Take a look at your integrations and see if you really need the extra cost.
And the other thing is also, my recommendation is really maybe jumping on a call with us or another HubSpot partner, but you have to have a map of your infrastructure. So you really have to come up with a whole map. So which tools are you using for us as well? So I know we are currently in the discussion of replacing SEMrush with another tool, but also we are doing this on a regular basis. So we normally do this every quarter to see, is there a new functionality in HubSpot which we maybe can use? For instance, we in another episode we talked about doing a little bit more outbound calling with HubSpot, because that's natively available in HubSpot. And also, and this is basically what I recommend. So come up with an infrastructure map, and then you can see, okay, this is maybe not 100% the same in HubSpot, but if it's 90%, normally that's enough.
Hmm.
And then you can save a lot of money, really.
Yeah, yeah. And just to clean up like the instance in general, because those integrations, most of them are sending data to HubSpot, and sometimes HubSpot is sending data as well, back and forth. And then you have all these custom properties, and it's easy to get lost in them. So yeah, that's a good recommendation. Another one that I actually came across today was that forms. So when you want to translate a form, you can do that today with the legacy, but the legacy editor doesn't allow you to translate drop-down values. So you will have all the labels translated and all the text, policy constant text and all that, but the drop-down values will not be translated. But the new form editor enables you to translate the whole thing because the translation is powered with the DeepL AI. And so
Mhm.
you can have everything translated, including the drop-down values, which is super good. So you can just clone the form, and then it takes a second, and then you will have the whole form translated in German or in French.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The only thing that it's not, I mean, they don't have that yet, is you can do, which is called now logic. You can implement a logic inside the form. So basically you can do dependent fields. They are called dependent fields in the legacy one, but you cannot do progressive rules in the new form.
Hmm. Okay.
That's a big thing in the community. They are all asking for it. I'm sure, sooner or later HubSpot is rolling that out. But I cannot, I mean, ideally, I would always say to the customer, like, to migrate all the legacy forms to the new form editor. But again, if it doesn't have progressive profiling just yet, I feel like that's a big miss. It's a great tool. Enables you to do much more, but I mean, the progressive profiling is really something that
Oh,
uh,
that's
they
great.
they have to take care. Yeah, absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
powerful, and we are really going in the direction of being enterprise ready because this is what customers are demanding. This is how you make it scalable. So as I remember, I did a migration project last year
Mhm.
where we transferred around about I would say 180 forms. You know what I'm talking about, Lisa? Because we had to test this as well, and having such a translation in place, that's brilliant. It's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, I mean, the tools that that one was using did not enable that natively. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
And even progressive fields, sometimes other CRMs, it's a hurdle to get it done. And HubSpot is really good on those things. I mean, you can do that in just a minute, really. So I'm not sure why they did not enable that right off the beginning with the new editor. So yeah, three new small, they seem small updates, but I really, really like them. Maybe you already saw some of them. The first one is to configure the unsubscription link in the emails. When you receive an email and you have unsubscribe in the
Yeah.
bottom, and usually you have two. You have unsubscribe or manage preferences. In manage preferences, you can unsubscribe whatever subscription you want to. But if you click unsubscribe, you will get unsubscribe from all emails starting now. So I think it's in beta still, but it will enable you to unsubscribe only the subscription that email was created for.
Mm.
Uh, which is, I mean, I don't know if
For the communication type, so to say, one-to-one emails, marketing emails, so whatever you have in the profiling center.
whatever you
Okay,
have.
cool.
Yeah, and you can kind of configure that inside the email itself.
Mhm.
So that's pretty good. The only thing as well regarding email is that when you create a new email, you have all those already pre-selected templates that HubSpot has. Now you would have a little drop down that you can choose your own brand kit. So then when you choose your own brand kit, all the templates will be already in your colors with your font, and then it gives you a better look and feel of how that would look like, especially for you if you don't have already a defined template. It's it's just a nice look and feel and a nice user experience that you can choose to see the ones which already exist in HubSpot with your brand kits. So I think that's small, but it makes,
That's cool.
yeah, yeah,
It's
it's a
powerful. Yeah,
difference.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
um,
didn't know that.
yeah, that's pretty new. I think it's still in beta, that one as well. And quote, it's an object, but it didn't have specific properties. You know that. I thought it had, but so it does now. So you can create your properties and store them under the quote object.
That's brilliant because
So good.
last year we had 2 or 3 clients struggling a little bit with this challenge, and we found workarounds for that, but if it's natively there, that's
It's now
brilliant for the
natively there.
customers.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. And I mean, there's tons of new stuff, especially, and maybe I bring that to the next Hub Hype. I just saw a webinar, but I didn't like, I was not fully into it because I was working at the same time, but I will revisit that because it was about the help desk, and there's very cool updates on the help desk for our service clients. So next time I'll bring some of those as well into the discussion.
Good. I also have one very interesting point. So, for everyone who is using Instantly, I don't know if you know what Instantly is. So, it's a outbound. I would call it a outbound campaigning tool. So you can also run campaigns with it, but in a limited way. And the challenge was that we had to integrate, or we want to receive the contact data for sure if someone is marked as interested. So there are different level of types: is interested, answered, is not interested, etc. So for sure, we only want to have the good leads in HubSpot. And first, we tried it with webhooks. It was kind of working, but then we decided to do a private app. So now we have a private app for Instantly.
Oh,
Um,
that's amazing.
That's cool
Yeah.
because what you can do is besides creating a contact and creating a company and stuff like that, also we push the notes. So whenever the customer is answering in instantly, we push it as an activity into HubSpot. And for sure, you can run a workflow then. So that's
Wow.
really brilliant. So for sure, there was a native integration as well, but I
Mhm.
was not so happy with the integration. So I called our development team and said, hey, let's try it out with a private app. For sure, everyone who is super technical, the guys will say, yeah, you can do it with Make and you can do it with N8N as
Yeah.
well. True, true.
Yeah.
But for us, it's really perfect because it was kind of quick. For sure, you have to do the data mapping, and there's a lot of value really for the customer. It's working, it's in testing phase at the moment. So, the very first private app for us, at least, doing data integration with Instantly. Cool.
That's good, that's good. And I mean, honestly, the typical HubSpot user, he would
True.
so
Don't be afraid. It's not so complicated.
yeah, yeah, but I mean, that's amazing that, that we do have a dedicated team just, doing those crazy things. So everything you can think of that you cannot do natively, anything they will do.
I
And
always saying there is a solution.
exactly, there's always a solution. So, well, that's amazing. That's really good. Really good.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing I really look forward to it is we will replace Close with HubSpot for another client. So Close is basically for outbound calling. So you can provide lists there. You have different lists. You can suppress someone to being called, etc. And currently, we are analyzing what we need to do in HubSpot, but it seems for me to be pretty straightforward. For sure, the customer already did a brilliant job in defining type of calls, type of answers, stuff like that, so that we really can do this with HubSpot. Our expectation is that the number of calls per day is going slightly down because still the HubSpot Power Dialer is not working the way because it's still in beta. But anyway, I think we were doing lead management already with the customer and lead scoring. Then we have a better prioritization of the leads. So
Yes.
it's not about really about the quantity of calls, it's about the quality, as always in the world. And we will probably see some results already with the next HubHype. So I will say, okay, numbers are going down. So that's the expectation really. So
Mhm.
number of outbound calls. But my expectation is we are getting to more scheduled meetings and more valuable
Yeah.
proposals.
Yeah, because first of all, everything is centralized.
Yeah,
The data is all there, and then you can kind of create the processes to target better the ones you are calling,
exactly.
and so
And
let, but at the end of the day, more conversion.
exactly. And bringing down the infrastructure. So today we have HubSpot. It's the same customer who is instantly. So bringing down everything to
Yeah,
HubSpot.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, that's great. I think that should be a best practice, really, for all companies.
Yeah. Tool
Um,
check. Let's do a Thalox tool check.
Tool check. Oh yeah, the
TTC.
health check. Now we're doing the
Yeah.
tool check. Well, that's a
Why
good,
not?
just a good idea in the middle of the hub pipe. So don't copy that, okay, for everyone listening. So in the next months, we'll be having some guests. Okay. So I'm not going to tell you with what the guest or where the guest is, but I just wanted to bring that up because if you want to be a guest in HubHype, you can as well reach out to us and we will be happy to have a conversation with you about your area of expertise. This is not to sell, this is not a platform for it. The platform is really to bring quality content and to marketing and sales overall, specifically for the HubSpot community. So if you have something that you would like to share, some value would be as well welcome you as a guest, as we will be having those during this year. So that's something that we will bring, something new that we never tried before.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, so we are super happy and excited about this new year. I think we will be doing great things, and I hope you keep listening. Hub Hype. See you next time.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.